We rejoin Rynelm after he has had a nice little nap. It is currently 8 a.m. Rynelm is completely famished. He forgot to eat yesterday, and with all that fighting, he is starving now. As he takes a look inside his backpack or bags or wherever he keeps his items, he notes that there's not much food in here. I mean, he's got some wheels, some empty water bottles, but he really doesn't have. He has maybe enough for a nice breakfast, but he will have to pick up some more food later from the barmaid here. But for right now, he's going to take a little sit here, and we're going to figure out we're going to eat some lunch from breakfast here because we're starving. The hunger is almost overwhelming for Ryan right now. But good, he's quenched his thirst, and we'll have some we have an insane amount of cabbage, so and we'll just have some variety. Let's eat a potato and maybe a goat cheese wheel. And we don't need to. We're full. Alright, good. So our maddening hunger has been quenched. I just wanted to take a second here. We can watch Rynelm eat here. If he decides to eat, I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to take a second to talk to you guys about the some issues in the last couple episodes, the first 5. There was some stutter in the frames. I hope I fixed that. I've worked really hard to actually fix that because it was a big deal for me, and I'm sorry that happened. I also added subtitles for you guys, and I've added another mod called I Yield that was suggested by one of you guys, which I'm very thankful. Thank you so much for suggesting mods. Go ahead and suggest any mods that you think are going to help me tell Rynelm's story to you guys. I Yield is one that will let, as soon as one of the guys that we're fighting, and he gets to low health and he's like, no, stop, I give up. In regular Skyrim, they would kind of run away or not give up really at all, and they just keep attacking you and be forced to kill them. Well, now if they get down on one knee and start to say I yield or whatever, they will actually yield. So that's nice. So now that Rynelm's finished his meal, we're gonna go ahead and pick up some food for the road. We definitely like to have some sort of meat. So what do you have for sale, Valga? Ooh, an apple pie. It's kind of expensive, so let's grab some baked potatoes, maybe. I don't think we just want to grab some. We'll get some milk. I know we do need some more to drink, so let's get some water here. We have plenty of money to spend on food, because we do have a lot of stuff. But do you have any salt? No, we don't want any salt pies. Let's take some more. Let's take your apple pie though. All right, thank you. Thank you. Oh, sure thing, Valga. Yeah. We don't want to be nice, but we're not really going to share anything with her. Because, gossiping is bad. Is this free? No. Okay, we can't. That would be considered stealing if we tried to eat anything off that table. Good thing we brought our own food for breakfast. And outside. Now, I think what we're going to do, Rynelm feels like he needs to talk to the Jarl here in the Falkreath, so it'd be nice to talk to them. And it's taking a while to load, guys. I don't know why. It's running off my solid-state drive, so it shouldn't be this long. Hopefully it does not crash. Oh, there we go. Alright. Well, now we can take a visit in Falkreath. Let's take an inventory of our items. Rynelm, since he just took a big old nap, he has his clothes. He's going to go ahead and put on his clothes since walking in town. We don't really need to have our armor on, and it provides a little bit more exposure protection as well. So we can just have our armor carried around in our little pocket or backpack, whatever. We have some battle axes and stuff that we need to sell, so let's make our way to the smith, which is this Rynelm recognizes the symbol. He's not awake yet, so perhaps we should turn our attention to the Jarl. The big house is probably the best bet, Rynelm thinks. Alright, inside the house we go. Rynelm feels like he needs to go into the Jarl because he heard about the guy that was talking about the graves and that this town is a grave. He wants to see if he can help. Having people without any pride in their town is kind of sucky. So let's talk to the Jarl here.
Roland speaks much about the war and the Stormcloaks, but he knows who provides.
Okay, you're the Jarl. I'm looking for work.
I demand tribute before you can be considered for any real task.
Tribute? What would you want?
How about drink? None of that local piss. Real Blackbriar mead.
Okay.
From Riften.
Alright, I guess we could do that.
Better. I hate people who waste my time.
Okay, so we're going to bring one Blackbriar mead to Shudglir. Alright, so I guess that's all we got to do.
See me again sometime. I might have some use for you.
Rynelm feels like maybe the reason why this town is so sucky is because the Jarl's a jerk. Before he'll even give us a task to help the town, he wants to satisfy his own selfish needs. I think Rynelm is to punish him for this, you know, because we're a good guy. We're not going to outright like go kill him or anything over it, but we are going to take our damn time getting him that mead. We're not going to go take it to him right away, so he can live without it for a while. We're going to go ahead and grab some steel armor. Ooh, steel armor. Yeah, we have a couple extra some money that we can go ahead and sell. We have a bunch of stuff to sell as well, so we might as well get something in return. We'll sell all these stupid arrows because I don't want them. And we don't need any of this stuff. We'll sell one of our steel swords. We only need one. And do we have any extra? No, we don't have any extra armor to sell. And we have nothing. Does he want the leather? No, we need our linen wraps, and you'll see that in a minute once we find somebody. Once we find enough of enough paper cloth or paper rolls, whatever. But we should have gotten enough money now from him that we could go ahead and grab some steel armor. I'll put it on the armor thing just so it's easier to see. We're gonna grab steel armor. We don't need the helmet, and we don't need the Imperial gauntlets either. Let's get these 2 boots. Let's get the boots too, and we'll leave everything else on. And the branded iron shield of blocking might be nice, but it's really expensive, so we can't afford it. The regular branded iron shield is nice as well, but I think we're just going to stick with the one we got. We spent enough money for today. Unless he has a better sword. Steel great sword? No, it looks like there's only steel sword, which is basically what we already have, so nothing really else here to get. Does he have any other miscellaneous things that we might desire? No, it looks like we're good. Alright, so let's that's all we really wanted to talk about. I don't have time for chit-chat. We're gonna look and see if the guy that was complaining about it being a grave here, if we can do anything for him. Did he give us anything? Nope. So yeah, it looks like this stupid guy told us to go to get the Briar Mead or join the Stormcloak Rebellion, but right now we're not gonna do those things. Hello.
Need something?
Oh, I don't know if did you need something? Well, we're gonna look for the general store because Rynelm wants to find some paper. If he's got a roll of paper, we need it because we need to make that book that Rynelm knows how to make to learn how to do cloaks.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
All right, sure.
Well met. Unlike my brother, I've no dislike of strangers. Met lots of them.
Oh, okay.
Stormcloak.
Well, what have you got for
All
sale?
this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
You got me some paper roll? Nope, no rolls of paper here, but we can go ahead and probably sell him any of the other stuff that we don't want. Staff of Frostbite, sure. This journal we no longer need, we've already read it. This ingot? We'll keep the ingots. Skull we don't need at all. Don't know why I even picked it up. Where's the human flesh? We don't need that. I think it's a food. Kind of as gross as that is. Oh, we must have gotten rid of it then. We'll sell him these scrolls, because why not? We don't need them. And god, we've gotten our speech increased. Oh, it looks like we're actually ready to level up now, too. Speech is something that I think should be important to a character such as ourselves. Well, yeah, we're looking for a roll of paper, my friend Solaf. Do you happen to have a roll of paper? LMNOP, QR, S, or S? Nope, doesn't look like you got any rolls of paper, my friend. You got a refined moonstone, that's really expensive. And a skull. Scully skull. Skull. Okay, do you have any health potions for me? Yeah, what do I got in the way of potions? Not many. I got some fortify and minor healing, but I think that should be enough for me. Alright, so we're good. So, you mentioned a brother. Who is he? Oh, I guess a Stormcloak, whatever.
I was wounded in a skirmish up near Windhelm. This was years ago, mind you.
Oh, so you kind of quit after
I
that?
don't pick up a blade in Ulfric's name no more, but I still hold with his ideals. Skyrim is Nordland, and we ought to rule it. We don't need no help from the Empire on that count.
Well, we obviously know where his loyalties lie. Now, who is your...
He's the one who works the lumber mill down by the river.
Okay.
If you meet him, don't expect much in the way of conversation.
Well, maybe we can find an axe to make
especially with
lumber.
folk he don't know.
Okay. because we're gonna need to get some firewood.
Regret it.
Okay, I wasn't thinking of stealing anything. Don't you know I'm a paladin? Anyways, since we're outside, we might want to take a chance to look at the stars and do our level up here. We're gonna go ahead and just stick with health. Keep increasing that since, you know, we want to be very resilient. Definitely not doing sneak or light armor. Maybe stick a point in one-handed. We've got fighting stance we could do. No, we already did the fighting stance. But we could also do one-handed weapons deal 40% more damage. I think that's going to be the best bang for our buck. Bladesman, we'll get that later. Anyways, that was good for us. Now let's see here. Can you talk to Thurigar?
Yes, you intend to bury someone.
You said something about a burial?
Falkreath is known for its graveyard, traveler. I just
Okay.
finished giving my own war companion Barrett a proper burial.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Old Hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground.
That's terrible,
Could
Thadgear.
you deliver the ashes to Rynelm, the priest of Arcade? He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's.
Oh, certainly, sir. I can do that. I'd be honored.
Thank
Now,
you.
could you tell me where that is, though?
Till next time.
Deliver Barrett's ashes to Rynelm. Alright, well, perhaps for role-playing purposes, we're going to say that he marked that on our map for us, so we could actually find, so that we're not just lost. Alright, so we want to... Where is this? Miscellaneous. Deliver the ashes. Alright, so let's look at that on our... let's check out the map of Skyrim that we got. Now, where did he... Alright, so it's just right next door, so that's not so hard to find.
Falkreath was once full of water.
He must be over here? Well, we can always search over here, and if it ends up not being true, or if he's somewhere else, we can do this. We got some good exposure. We're kind of getting wet. That kind of sucks, but yeah. Now, as Rynelm looks and explores, he sees that there's perhaps something over here, some sort of shrine or tent, or no, it's just a tree stump. Oh wow! He's surprised that he could not see farther in the distance. To that effect. Oh well. Well, and he said the man was clearly marked on the map that it was somewhere near here. And again, he looks, and it's somewhere in between. So perhaps it was on the little map of, Alright, so we're right here currently, and then all we need to do is just move. Okay, so he must be very close at hand. At the graveyard. Ah, it must be.